I gotta make the bed. Hop up. Come on. I gotta make the bed. Well, hop up. I gotta make the bed. Come on. I gotta make the bed. All right, hop up. I gotta make the bed. All right, come on. I gotta make the bed. Don't get up on my account.
Morning vlog. It's 9:04 a.m. on, what is today? Today's Friday. So it's a same day vlog because, well, we didn't film yesterday.
Well, we did, but not enough to.
I really don't remember filming anything.
I did a couple of things, but
It just wasn't. It was just one of those days where it was just, you know what? Screw it. So, we're starting off this Friday morning. I am off work today, and we're going on an adventure. Sort of, kind of. Like, it's not like a super duper exciting adventure.
it might be if we find a box of gold coins.
That would be exciting. We're going to Trap Pond State Park. To walk some trails. That's what we're doing. At least right now that's what we're doing. So yeah, exciting stuff. So super sorry that we didn't put a vlog up yesterday. But I kind of figured within the last couple of days there'd be at least one day we wouldn't put a vlog up. So yeah, we will update you on his doctor's appointment from yesterday a little bit later in a little bit more of an exciting setting instead of in the car. I'm tired of updating you guys about stuff in the car. Except for where we're going, because we're in the car and we're going there.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. So, this is at school.
Stay tuned for later in the video for updates.
Yeah, we'll put the updates up. We just, I just kind of want to do it with a little better setting than this.
Hi everyone.
Hola.
We are at Trap Pond State Park in Delaware. So let's take a look. This is our first time here. And you see things that are aesthetically pleasing. Look at all these. Look at all those little mushy things. But that is what we're looking at. It's that big white guy right there. He's cool. Mushroom is too.
Yeah, the mushroom is too. So basically, this is basically a drainage ditch. That's the trail. And we were coming down off of it to get some photos. Here, let me come down and get a couple. 11:26.
We've been walking an hour and a half. We got here at 10.
Did we really?
Yeah, so we spent about 10 minutes in the nature center and we started walking, okay? This is the first interesting thing that we found.
Not really. We
Well,
saw
we
some
found-
mushrooms.
We found some mushrooms and a couple hop toads. I know, let's go
I
see.
mean, the scenery did kind of change a little bit, but it's been a pretty monotonous walk.
Yeah, it's
Not bad. It's just
I mean, it's not
monotonous.
bad. It's just a lot of the same.
Yeah. A lot of trees and dead leaves.
So, anyways, this is the next stop. So let's see what's here.
Well, that was fun. That was a long walk. We started at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
10 o'clock. It's now 10 till 1. So that was all but a 3-hour hike.
A 3-hour.
And I mean, and it wasn't strenuous because it's all flat, but it got kind of boring.
It got really boring.
It got really boring towards the end, and it just became too much. Like, he was swelling up, my feet were hurting, and in retrospect, guys, like, I shouldn't be hurting like that to do a 5-mile hike. I really shouldn't. I shouldn't feel like that. So it's like, I need to start working on myself to get me back to where I used to be. I mean, I used to be able to do hikes twice that. I mean, we were talking about Pinchot Park up in York, Pennsylvania that we hiked, and we hiked the whole way around it one day. And that was after a storm, so it was like muddy and it was wet, and we did it on a whim. Like, when we did it, we didn't plan to do it, and so we were started on some trails, and they were like, oh, heck with it, let's walk the whole way around it. And we took I don't think we even had drinks with us. No drinks, no food, nothing with us on the time. This time around, I took some clementines and a bottle of water. But, yeah, we had to find 6 because I couldn't walk through the mud. I'm sure I could find that video somewhere. It was hysterical. Like, the only way we could get through it was to walk on branches that were down into the mud. It was terrible. But anyway, and that took us 6 or 7 hours to do.
It took us a while.
It took us all day to do it. And that was tough. That was a tough hike. But this was only a little less than 3 hours and really shouldn't have been. Now, of course, this guy has valid reason for it not being easy. You know what I mean? With his leg and everything. You know, he just can't. It's just hard. But for me, I don't have any excuses. Except I just let myself go. So, I have been working on myself. I don't know if any of you have noticed, but I have been working on myself. So, hopefully I'll get back to where I used to be, or better.
Directions to home.
So, now we're headed home. And I think I'm going to dig out another clementine, because that was really yummy. But we did see some cool things, and ironically, the stuff that grows out of, like, mold and rot and that kind of stuff turned out to be some of the most beautiful stuff. All the mushrooms and the fungi turned out to be some of the prettiest stuff we saw.
It's a huge mushroom we saw.
Well, I mean, we saw a whole bunch of different kinds, and then the white fluffy cottontail one that was growing out of the tree, that one was pretty cool. So we did see some cool stuff, you know, and in the end we got to see the pond. I guess my biggest thing is I really thought that we would be walking the perimeter of the pond, and you're not. You don't get to see the pond really till the end of the trail. So, you know, you're basically just in the woods. And after a while, it all just looks the same. I mean, it's one thing if you're out for a hike and you got music playing and, you know, you're kind of in your own little world. It's another thing when you're out there to actually enjoy nature and see the things around you. You know, after a while, the leaves and the trees all look the same. So, I don't regret doing it. I'm glad we did it. And we can mark it off of our list of the local parks and stuff that we visited and done. So, check mark to Trout Pond. All right. We'll see you guys in 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're at the beach because we can. Sun sets in about 45 minutes. See what we can come up with here. Alright, hi everyone. Alright, so here's the deal the other day about my doctor visit. My tumor has grown to about 7 centimeters, and it's pressing up against my left adrenal gland, my left kidney, my left pancreas at this point. In 6 weeks, it has quadrupled in size. It's too large to radiate at this point.
It's too large to radiate safely.
It would require us, because of the size, they would end up damaging all the surrounding organs. So I'm going to be on chemotherapeutic drugs for a couple sessions to see if the tumor can't shrink to a point where I could have it radiated out of my body. That's where we're at.
Yeah, he'll do 3 days of drugs. He starts Wednesday. He'll do 2 drugs on Wednesday, 1 drug Thursday, 1 drug Friday. Then he will skip 3 weeks, and then he will do the same session again. After those 2 treatments, he will have another scan, and that will be the hopes that at that point in time, the tumor will have shrank.
If the tumor shrinks, then if it shrinks substantially, they'll probably keep me on a chemo, another treatment or 2 to see how small it becomes before it stabilizes and doesn't shrink anymore, I would guess, and depending on my side effects. And then if it kind of doesn't shrink anymore, they'll radiate it out of me, which is what they were going to do this week. But that's what's going on. I mean, we're going to think positive, but if to put it in size perspective, it's the size of a baseball. So if you hold a baseball in your hand in 6 weeks, that's what this tumor has grown to.
It's gone from pea size to baseball size. It's gone from basically this to this.
It's the danger of cancer. It's the danger of any cancer. It's the danger of quick-moving cancer. It's the danger of cancer that's not detected.
I mean, the whole bottom line is cancer sucks, guys. I mean, it sucks. I mean, and it sucks for anybody that has to deal with it. Anybody. You know, anybody who has cancer, anybody who has family who has cancer, anybody that is affected by cancer, it sucks. Everybody knows it sucks. We are doing the best that we can to keep a positive attitude, which I think we're doing pretty good. You know, we have our moments. We've processed it. It
hasn't gone to my head yet.
We've processed it the best that we can process it. You know, now it's just, you know, keeping the mindset that he's going to beat it. You know, I've been, you know, showing some different books to read. You know, we're looking at different other kinds of things that maybe we can do on our end. It's diet.
It's going to be a very long winter again.
Yeah.
That's really what it is, because,
you know, we've been dealing with this for a year. Over a year. This has been a whole year process, ongoing on and off. So, this is just the next leg in the journey of it. But, the hope is, and, we just ask everybody to continue with those prayers and stuff that this tumor shrinks.
Goes away.
On a positive
Goes away.
note.
Get it out.
Yeah, it goes.
Don't shrink. Just get it out.
Yeah. On a positive note, he did have the other scan, and they found nothing else. So right now we are just dealing with this one tumor, and it is not in an organ, which is good.
It's on the top of the kidney, but it's
not in the organs. It's not like it's in the lungs or in the kidneys or in the liver or in any of that. It's not. And they could not find anything else on the scans. The last 4 scans they've done, they have found nothing else. So that is good news. So the hope is that the chemotherapy will shrink the tumor, hopefully get rid of the tumor. If not get rid of it, shrink it, and also help prevent anything else from popping up. So,
surgery was not discussed.
Well, it was discussed, but the surgical oncologist that's down here won't do the surgery.
It wasn't discussed at the last visit.
But she said that Dr. Spellman wouldn't do it.
Well, Dr. Spellman wouldn't.
But that was back when it was this big too. So it is
right
what it
now,
is. And they are also looking outside the state. They're going into Pennsylvania to Chase Cancer Center and looking to see for second opinions, more diagnostics, more testing to see if they can
if they have any
come up with anything
suggestions.
else. So we may do that too. So the board meets on Thursday. Still waiting for calls back from Pennsylvania. Hopefully there will be bigger, better things, but that's where we stand. Chemotherapy is the next step. So, and we told you on the beach, and we got lots of sea glass. So Joel will like the sea glass.
Have a good night, everyone.
Have a good night.